my special guest that's here. Him and I have been working for a while. His name is Taekwon, and Taekwon has definitely been committed to building the business. Him and his brother came to me back in the summertime. They've been following me for a while, and it's definitely good to have them on the team. But they've been inspiration, not only to myself, is to be able to find some people that are really hungry and be able to give them a plan to actually see them go out and execute the plan is definitely been amazing to watch, and to see these guys be hungry and really want to build their business. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Taekwon to you guys. Taekwon, you there?
You hear me?
Hey, yep, I'm there, Taekwon. Everybody hear him? Type yes in the box if you hear him. All right. I got yes. Everybody hears you here. So, hey, Taekwon, I definitely want to appreciate you for taking some of your time out. I know you're a busy man out there, but I really thought that some of the information that you have and your experiences might be able to give these people some good advice on about growing their own cleaning business. So, I definitely appreciate you being on, Taekwon.
Anytime, anytime.
Definitely. So, hey, so why don't you tell the people a little bit about where you're from, and what you do, what you're doing full time, or if you're doing the cleaning full time, but tell them a little bit about yourself.
My name's Taekwon. I'm from Harrisburg. I work my full-time job. I work with people that have disabilities, like learning disabilities. That's what I do full time. I do my cleaning at night, and I hooked up with Ben in the summertime. He's been helping me grow my business, giving me like lessons of everything that he's been through, like the things that he did wrong, and he's been showing me to go another route so I wouldn't have to make the same mistakes. He's been helping me with that part of my business.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, I know, I know you and I did some work, and I kind of helped you guys, kind of get, your logo and your company up and rolling. Well, how do you feel about your logo and your business cards, and actually being able to see, your dreams actually, get put on paper, and kind of seem like you're up and rolling. How's that make you feel?
Make me feel good, like make me feel good. Everything came out right. The logo is right. The email, like everything is professional. So everything is right.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, really, what I wanted to bring you on, Taekwon, is that obviously, a lot of folks getting started. One of their biggest, fears is, being able to, how am I going to generate my own accounts? Like I said, is, in the franchising, one of the biggest things that people like about it is that they actually give you a book of business. But what most people don't realize is that they end up paying for that book of business forever. So I know you coming to me, I remember you coming and we sat in the office, and, you pretty much sat down with me and said, hey, Ben, I want to get some new business. And, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about, exactly how that went, and, what you ended up doing to start drumming up some of your business?
Oh yeah, I wanted to make more money, so we had a conversation what I should do to grow the business. And at first, I was like, that was my biggest fear. Like that was my biggest problem. Like how am I going to get my own contract? And that was the reason why I thought franchising was like the best thing for me. I thought at the time because you ain't had to do nothing but sit back and let the contracts come to you. But at the end of the day, it didn't make sense mathematically. So we came up with a scheme with the business cards that I have to target like a certain area, whereas I could just go in the area, introduce myself, let them know what I'm about, and ask to speak to whoever's in charge of the cleaning contracts. So I went there, introduced myself, and was passing out cards. I targeted car lots, banks, daycare, school, gyms, anything, like anything in the area. I just kept passing out my cards, and letting them know I'll come and do a free quote for them. Some of them said yeah, some of them said that they was all right with the cleaning crew that they had, but a lot of them said, yeah, you just got to get out there and do the footwork. And it wasn't really that hard either. And then like eventually, like some of them start calling back.
So let me ask you something is how did you feel like going into your first place, you're pulling up to the place and you're out in the car, you're about to go in. How you feeling?
Honestly, the first time I did it, I was like, man, this ain't gonna work. And then I'm going in there, everybody looking at. I'm like, man, I don't know about this. I was like, man, I gotta try it if I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to get to. So when I went in there and asked the question like who was in charge of the cleaning contracts here, and they pointed me to the right direction, and it wasn't nothing. It was like this is like it wasn't nothing because I wasn't doing nothing wrong, you know. And they understood. And then a lot of the people that you talk to, they was like some places is looking for like somebody anyway because the guys, whoever is doing the building at the time, is probably ain't really doing a good job, or like the free quotes always get them. It seemed like every time I came in there and said I'd do a free quote for them because it seemed like they looking to save money anyway. So yeah, but the
So
first time I went in there, I was kind of nervous, and then after that, it was like it wasn't nothing. So I just started doing it, like going in every spot I can go into. It wasn't nothing after that. After you get the first one out the way.
it's so crazy. It's like, everybody's like fear of rejection, of, hearing no. Nobody really wants to hear that, but it's like, that old saying, if you don't ask, then the answer is really no. So if you don't ask, then you're not going to find out, so that's pretty cool. And I think that, which I got so much respect for you because that's such a tough thing for people to get over, especially to go out and you make the commitment to do it by yourself. It's been so easy for you to back out of it and put it off till next week, but you ended up making a day of it. I think what you ended up calling me excited afterwards. And he's like, "Yo, Ben, I got these people. We got like 5 or 6 estimates and proposals." He was excited, so yeah, him and Taekwon and I ended up linking up and going out there and I've been showing them how to use the bidding software to be able to provide these quotes. And obviously, like I tell everybody is when you're going out there and you're looking for business, 9 times out of 10 these companies that are going to hire you, they already got companies. So your job as a cleaning company is to be next in line. So what happened is we went out there, and I think some of the people that we talked to is they had a cleaning staff, but they didn't do different services, and we were able to get our foot through the door, which is bad for that other cleaning company because guess what? If they mess up, we're right there in line to be able to jump right on in there. So, yeah, I definitely, appreciate, you for jumping on, telling the story. Hopefully, a lot of the listeners out here that are on here will get the confidence that, as if that they really want to be able to build their business and they're really serious about taking, the steps to building their business, then this is something that you'll just get over. You're just going to work out and conquer your fear, to get over it. But and one last note with you folks is I wanted to throw in there real quick. I know we're running short on time, but I promise I'll be wrapping this up in 15 minutes or so. But real quick is once you got your business cards and your logo design, if I'm not mistaken, you ended up going and doing something on Facebook. Tell us about what you did and what happened.
Oh, I set my yeah, I put a page up on Facebook explaining my business and the work that we do and everything that we was about, and I put my contact information on there, and a gym hit me back, and they was interested and told me to come and give them a quote because they was looking for cleaners. So when we went and did the quote, they was all right with it. They accepted the proposal, and here the guy had like it was like 30 of them. Yeah, yeah. The guy had like 30 gems, and we accepted like a couple of them, and we started cleaning a couple of his gems just off of Facebook. Like he reached out to us, just just that simple.
Man, and now let me ask you something, Taekwon. Be honest. I don't want you to fib or anything like that. Were you in sales before?
Nah.
See, all right, that's what I'm talking about. So it's really just pure effort, just you just having the dedication and having the goal and the drive to be able to want to build your business.